Good evening. Hogs acting up again. Well, at least I did some good driving. Cul-de-sac. But EPC light came on. No, there ain't nothing wrong with my throttle, my coils, and my spark plugs, nor my injectors. So, chopping it up to bad gas. Case of bad gas. Either that or my car's engine throttle just needs to run on sport mode. But yeah, now I've headed back. Now I'm making a video because I'm taking the avenue all the way back. There's really no point in like getting on the freeway because I have to go out of my way to get in the freeway. Hopefully nothing happens. Yeah, if you're a young watcher, yeah, don't worry about it. Just do what you need. As far as life, just live life. Try your best to steer in life. I'm not gonna preach because I didn't steer too well. But I'm not bummed today. I actually felt the bug to work earlier, so I actually did it. Like I said, I wanted to pay back that advancement I was able to get because I thought it would cover my bills, and then I forgot that I had more credit card bills. So I was like, so. Well, no, that really spooked me, that EPC, because I always freak out about that when I'm driving, especially on the freeway. Yeah, it will make. It did that before, and the car didn't come back on. So that's why I was really nervous. Like, But this time, when I actually all right, I had to speed up because I had to get off the road. It actually did respond. So I was like, oh, okay, well then, yeah, it's just probably. It took some preventive action because of bad fuel. So it must have been a misfire. So then the engine just shut off. So then whatever in there, dries it out, turn on, shoot. Everything should shoot out. So that's all it is. Fuel's been dropping down though. I mean, I've noticed. It's just the gas stations that are more convenient for me. So. But no, I started watching more videos, and I noticed what people were doing. They're like getting these old camcorders, and they're converting the video. And so when people make music, there's various methods you can use to make music. You can use your tablet. You can, what they like to call, what I kind of always remind people is that they're considered toys, but it's up to you, I guess. But there's devices called teenage engineering, where they call them beat makers, preamble devices that do as such, make beats. So if you're ever watching those videos, you're like, oh man, this dude's really good. It's like, no, that's all pre-programmed. That's all pre-beated stuff. So I haven't finished my other room because I was just taking a break and clearing my head. I really have been clearing my head. I've been able to do stuff around my house. Like I said, I've been doing gardening stuff, so I was more worried about that. And then, but yeah, no, I need to set up my other room because I do own a full. The last thing I did with my bonus from last year for Christmas was I bought a full version of FL Studio 20 with everything, because it was big sale going on. For everything, it would have been like, well, yeah, besides what I have, everything else would have been like well over $600. But there's a sale going on, so it was like $375 for everything, all the content, all the extra add-ons. So I was like, oh yeah, so I downloaded it, yeah, and then sure enough, yeah, every device I bought that was supposed to interface with FL Studio, never did before, but since I bought the complete package, I plugged my devices in and everything syncs up. So I was like, so I was just getting motivated. I've been feeling more down, but like I said, recently I've been feeling more just joyful. Trying to get more out there to work. But like I said, the fear of what my car did always gets to me. But you know, I turned it off and turned it back on, and it was good to go. So. Yeah, so there's different modes in my car since because when I took my car in to get an oil change, the guy was telling me that since it's not the VW, but the VW brand that with parts I gave him, the car might not adjust to it very well. And yeah, at first I couldn't drive in sport mode because it kept getting jittery, but now I can. So I'm just wondering if the car is finally getting used to it, and it just thought it was being under throttled, and it just kicked in a safety measure to prevent further damage to the car. Because that's all those triggers are, those warnings. Either that, or when I get home, I'm gonna take a little break. But it could also be oil. I do a lot of driving. And Volkswagen engines are very, very, very well known to get hot. Very hot engines. And thus cooks the oil very quick. And if you're doing a lot of driving like I do, yeah, your car's gonna get cooked. It could also be that. Because I know my engine has been very low on gas, and oil, and I haven't really paid attention to it until I got oil change, and then the guy was like, "Damn, you're like 2.5 quarts low." I was like, "Oh, dang, really?" He's like, "Yeah." It's like, "I'm surprised nothing happened to your car." I was like, "Oh, shoot." So ever since that day, yeah, I always checked my oil. Yeah, it's actually responding pretty well to the sport mode now. So that's good. That means I'm burning whatever's in there. Wow, look at that for that. You almost hit that curve. Do you see that? Damn. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm taking a break. And you were wondering why people are driving around in a lot of traffic. It was the weekend before Christmas, so. Yeah, I can hear a little bit of old gear knocking. Yeah, it must be low on oil. A lot of oil. Then I was really disappointed that all the oil's expiration date was like this year. I was like, man, I was like, this is. But then I looked online, they're like, it's good up to the expiration date is just the sell date, and they said about if it's, what is it, 5 years or more. Holy crap, they really did a whole number here. I gotta come back and check it out another time. That used to just be like a gas station and a liquor store. That dude really built it up. That guy used his COVID money. I think he actually made the news. He said, yeah, I think the guy said he was gonna just close up shop because he was just making it borderline. And once that relief went out, he qualified for it. So he said he was gonna fix it up. Took some time though. This new building was still being built and the old one was still there. Now it's all gone. Not a girl, man. Yeah, there must have been something in that one of my fuel injectors clogging it. I don't feel the jitteries anymore. I was a little worried about that too. When I was driving, like I could feel a jitter. Oh, is that Lambo? Or is it the bike? That Lambo was racing around around my house last night. Yeah, I think it was just under throttled. Well, at least I can use my sport mode now. I know what I gotta do. Probably gotta change my air filter. I haven't done that in a while. Yeah, it's actually running pretty smooth. Once I get a job, I'll start doing more city-to-city driving, like moments here and there. Especially those flexways, that what they're calling now, going up towards Flagstaff. But I can't do it now because I don't have money for snow tires. Because they're already advertising snow and ice up there. Yeah, I have a VW, but I can still spin out. Not having a job is not going to help me at all. Well, I mean, not having a full-time job with benefits. There you go. I have 3 part-time jobs now. This, DoorDash, and just doing that substitute teaching when I can. I changed my hours after 10 a.m. because I told them I'm no longer trying to do that anymore and wake up early. Fight sleep, fight fatigue all the way on the drive home. Recipe for disaster. So, they understood. I had to explain to them, like, I was like, I don't know if you saw it. I said, but I put on the disabled combat veteran. So now they chilled out. Like, oh, thank goodness. Oh, there we go. That jitter's coming back. Yeah, I must have had bad fuel feed. Yeah, see, it would have done it right there. haven't checked my resumes yet. But Sunday and Saturday, so I was like, whatever. Don't worry, I'll drink some tea. I'm finally able to not think about soda that much anymore. I crave it, but then I just drink tea and I feel better. Or coffee. I haven't drank any coffee that much lately. I've been able to sleep, which is good. But today, did I have any caffeine? No, I had none today. Yeah, it's expected for me to be on by now. Got a nice warm sweater and a nice little vent off, but let the air through, warm air. Hey, see, this is a nice cruise. There's a Sam Club where I started from down there. That's how I know. I used to ride this road all the way there when I had a job, take the pooch. He used to like that. But I guess he just got used to it. He was no longer excited, so... take him for a walk. I don't plan to work. I only plan to do 1 hour of a DoorDash just to see how it works. What? Not how it works. Just to finish out 1 hour because I already did this 3 hours now. Gas station is. People are idiotic. They'll freaking just to get ahead of you, they'll cut you off. It's a pretty decent price, $3.09. I guess I'll start coming to this gas station. Because I've been coming up here lately, and then I'll take a left, and then there's a residential area over here on the left. Yeah, I'll make a left and then make another left. But if I'm coming from the other direction, make a right and then make a left. I guess I'll just start doing that. So Arco Gas and its affiliates have made that light come on for me. 76 Gas and its affiliates made that light come on for me. Circle K has now done it because I thought I was trusting it, but there's been an issue with fuel here on the news. People are watering fuel, so that's why I was freaking out. Like, no, please. But I had my fuel rail cleaned. I didn't have it replaced. So. Next thing on my car is that fuel rail replaced, and then my radiator. A little dinged up. Area is slowly building up. I've owned this, 10 years, I've not been able to use it as smoothly as this now. Alright. Yeah, when I first got it, yeah, it was great. And then I took it to the VW dealership and they kept working on it, fixing it, and after that it went to crap. I was really mad. I kept trying to tell them that their mechanics didn't tune it right. My turbo was getting out of sync. It would spin up real fast and then just like try to slow down. Like, oh, come on. But now, it doesn't do that anymore. It spools up properly now. I'm sure you can hear it. Yeah, I'm sure if I check it, it's going to be a little low on oil. Let's see what type of sound it makes. Balls. Alright, talk to y'all later.